A pleasant day. I am Giselle H. Kaibigan, a BS English student, and in this video, it's all about a short story video analysis on the Dead Stars by Paz Marquez Benitez. Firstly is setting. Setting is where the story happened. The setting of the story of the short story Dead Stars are various. First is Calle Real. Second is House of Judge. Third is Santa Cruz. Fourth is House of Don Julian and Tanda. And lastly is House of Julian. Next is conflict. The conflict of the story Dead Stars are man versus himself and man versus society. Let's start to identify why is it man versus himself. It is because the conflict begins with Alfredo, who was torn and confused between pursuing marriage to his long fiancée named Esperanza and Julia Salas that came to his life, and he had an affair with that lady, and the uncertain comes to his life. On the other hand is man versus the society, because in the story it reduced struggles against society, especially during the time that he was afraid of what might people react to his affair with Julia Salas. Next is the theme. The theme of the story is love because the story depicts the real relationship bind with love will truly encounters uncertainties and temptation. However, it will still remain until the end because they chose to love over the circumstances came to their lives. The title of the story is Dead Stars, which symbolizes presence that is unrecognized. The love of Alfredo and Julia was genuine, indeed. They felt the love toward each other. However, their relationship is forbidden, knowing that Alfredo Salazar is already destined to marry Esperanza. The affection they felt was just like a star. At first, it shines bright and the sky is bad. Unfortunately, by the passage of time, it fades away like a dead star. Hence, the memories rather they used to are already gone and do not exist anymore. After 8 years of being married to his wife Esperanza, the love that he felt before to Julia Salas faded. Thus, that was a temporal happiness that doesn't remain forever, and the imagery of the story is the dead star itself. The local colors that are being presented in the story are marrying at a certain age, celebration of the Holy Week, and time when broken families were less accepted. The line that really affects me emotionally is the line where Julia Salas already know that Alfredo will getting married to his longtime fiancée, Esperanza. I can feel her feeling that being betrayed, knowing that Alfredo is being dishonest with himself that he's already had a fiancée, and the line there is, I should have offered congratulations long before, but mere visitors are slow about getting the news. The second line was stated by Don Julian that says, I suppose low engaged people are like that. Warm now, cool tomorrow. A relationship is just like you're slicing a piece of cake. There's always two sides. And a love isn't is it's not all about happy thing. We will experience that we're in the midst of problems and temptation. However, it depends upon a person if he or she chose to let go to the love when they're hanging in the cliff of problems. Moreover, I am glad to know that Alfredo and Esperanza saved their relationship. Thus, they're meant to each other. The relationship might be cool or warm, yet they stick to each other and choose the real love. I feel bad toward Julia's feelings because Alfredo hurt her. We know that Julia fell in love with Alfredo, and being betrayed with someone whom you love is heartbreaking indeed. I think that Alfredo is irresponsible with his action. At first, Alfredo should consider what might Julia feel when she know that she's just the other woman. It's pretty hard for Julia's feeling that it's not her fault falling in love with a wrong person. The author stimulates my emotion by the content of this story. It made me realize how love works. The author delivered a good lesson to every people that in a relationship, we will always have to choose to do the right thing. Though there are times that we made mistakes, however, we will that mistake will not be a hindrance to end one's relationship. Instead, it will become a flame that burns again your love to someone who's deserved the love. The author used the word dead star, which means that those wrongdoings are already gone. It's like a dead star that lost its sight and it will not twinkle anymore in our sight. Dead Star is a great story to tell, and if I were to teach the story to my students, I would be honored to tell them that love is very complicated because it can lead us to wrongdoings in life, and it will affect not only to us but also to people that we love. And as a human individual, it is common to make mistakes. It's nature for us to make mistakes, but we should change our mistakes and turn it into a good doings. I will ask them to read the story, and after that we will have a realization activity so that they will understand the moral of the story that in life we should need to become wise in making decision because the decision holds what will happen to our future, and also in the right time we need to become faithful to our partner to have a healthy relationship. The reason why the story title The Dead Star because the story is all about the infatuation of the main character Alfredo to Julia, which the affection they feel to each other is forbidden. They both chose to stop the relationship and chose to do the right thing. Their relationship is just a dead star that is not existing anymore. It's all faded. That's all, and thank you.